black business owners, because if you look at Disney, you look at any other these
White, they white.
Right.
They white.
Again,
but
rich
look,
white man.
you look at any of these other production companies when they first started out. You go back and look at some of their first films, you're gonna see the same shit happening.
Yeah, but I mean,
Right.
but that's true.
Facts.
But see, but my thing is with Tyler Perry is that I first off I think that it's wonderful that he's giving a good light for black people and all this good stuff. I know it's coming back up, y'all. But well, hang on, I'm talking about as far as having your own black studio and stuff like that. That to a lot of young people that do something for them as far as their dreams and shit coming true, all that kind of stuff. And for Facebook, we apologize, we lost a little signal. We should be back up and running. Actually, we should be on right now. So y'all just look for the second broadcast. But anyway, I think that that's really, really good. My issue comes in with him is that first off, Dallas's own Sophia McIntosh, which is a drag queen that went actually at the Metro, which is down there somewhere, is where he got his material from. First, so my whole thing is this: you do not take somebody's shit because of who you know and then make it your own, but then say I'm gonna bring you with me because this is where I really got it from. But then when you come back to me, I don't know you.
Right.
That's my whole issue. You disrespecting my city.
Yeah.
So I don't give a damn about what kind of studio you got. I don't give a damn about what kind of essence that you're trying to make. My thing is that if you really want to do something, give back to the folk that you got from.
Right.
That's my whole issue with him. And for this woman to be in this production and in this movie, for her to be sticking in there with him. She's been in a couple more of his productions. But for her showcase, for her stardom, for her to shine, this what you give her.
Right.
And I think, and just to first off to say, I agree with y'all point. It's a great thing that he's doing. Yes, there needs to be that's where I agree with Reggie. Editing is a big thing that needs to be stepped up and everything, but also too, black folks, we are our worst critics. When it comes to white folks and everything like that, we let this shit just slide and everything. But whenever we try to do something, we gotta be 10 times as hard on ourselves. And it's not that we don't need to provide that scrutiny, provide, I don't know, I guess that advice on how to do better. It's not that we don't need that. It's just that we need to allow ourselves to be able to make those mistakes. So Tyler Perry, he made those mistakes and everything. Now we need to say, hey, great thing that you're doing here, man. Appreciate it. You need to step it up.
Right.
You just got to take it up a little bit. And so instead of let's not bash, but let's help them grow.
Right.
And I think that's what we need to do better. And that's across all. We're not just talking about movies here. We're talking about life now.
Yep.
And so it's a big thing that we need to start doing now is helping each other out.
Right.
We too focus on that because there was a slave mentality for the longest where there were slaves that would try to stand out amongst the others just so they can get master's favor.
Right.
And so it doesn't need to be, we don't have to do that no more because we're not on the plantation no more. It's a thing of now we need to ride together on this thing.
And then this is what I'm gonna show y'all the difference. Because what's happening in the movies, it's visual, you can see it. Now you think about back in the 90s when Master P had his own record label. You think about Jay Prince and Rap-A-Lot. They made mistakes, but those core groups that helped them out and helped them build. You look at No Limit, what's the other one with Lil Wayne and Cash Money? They had some issues. They've separated, they come back together. You think about Lil Wayne, BG, Baby, Manny Fresh, they kind of went and did their own thing, but then you look at the music they starting to put out now. Look who putting the music out. Look who they collaborate with. Yeah, they had fights. Yeah, they split up for a while. But then, damn, when you know what you got, you come back to it. You gonna come back to. So let's not bash them because honestly, Master P and again Jay Prince and you got all these other people that built their own record labels from the ground up. They made mistakes and they had artists, but then they stopped making music. But look, you don't hear any of them artists being broke.
Right.
Think about that.
Right.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Now, Lil Wayne got in some trouble because he wasn't paying his bills, but he still had money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then look how many people he done put on too. So,
Right.
I mean, he had some financial issues where you nigga pay your bills. but that's that hood mentality again.
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna pay no $50 million, whatever.
Yeah.
No, but if you look at how many people they put on and look, but why are we not focused on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why we focus on the negativity? We should be focused on the positive, but because it's not right in front of our eyes, we miss it. And a lot of Black
That's
history
what's so
we
fucked up.
missing.
That's what's so fucked up about that, cause I don't know what it is about people. Me, I'm not like this, but some people that you'll see somebody talk about a movie on Facebook,
Yeah.
and that would determine if you're gonna see it or not.
Okay.
So it's fucked
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Us as
No,
black
that's
people.
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Us
yeah.
as black people, we had a black man. However you feel about him personally, I don't know nobody personally like that. I only know you personally, my dad, and my son. I don't know nobody personally, so I know your work ethic. So all I know is
Right.
we had a black man put a movie out like this,
Yeah.
and so many black people bashed it. So now a lot of people don't even want to go see it.
Right.
Me personally, I'm a fan before I even went into it, but I'm a story kind of person. Like the same way I tell my jokes, I love storylines. I didn't pay attention to half shit they was bringing up, the wig shit, all that. I wasn't paying
Hey,
attention
the
to
eating part though? Was
I
the
wasn't even
guy
paying
that was
attention.
drinking out of the empty cup?
I wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
He needs an Academy Award.
Yeah.
Because he did a great job with that shit.
Yeah.
But,
the
no,
whole thing,
yeah, it was
but
ugly.
the whole thing was I'm so on my edge of my seat because I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck about to happen? Because
Right.
I just love a storyteller. I'm the type of person where I can go, I can download a book and just listen to it.
Yeah.
I like that's
that.
because I
like
love
how they-
storytelling. So I think it depends. What do you go to a movie to look for? Because some people do look for the explosion, the
Right.
graphics. It was just like it was a long ass time. Y'all probably don't remember this, but like not the first Hulk movie, but the Hulk movie came out like 2001.
Yeah,
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 the
yeah,
first
yeah,
one,
That
yeah.
one, a lot of
That's
people
not the
bashed
first
the
one.
shit out of it because it wasn't the Hulk was just freakishly big. Like
Freakishly
he
big.
looked like
Yeah.
a cartoon character walking around.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? So as people looked at it, but if you ask the average person, well, what was the storyline about? You don't remember that shit. All you remember was this big ass green fucking cartoon character looking like. So it depends. I guess it really depends. What do you go to a movie to look for?
Right.
So I'm a big movie. Like I got the AMC Plus, the little app on, where I go see. I pay $20 a month.
Ha! Me too.
Hey, cause I love movies. Like I don't like going. I don't even like buying.
I like you better
I don't
than
like
you,
bootleg
TJ.
movies. I hate buying bootleg movies because I need that experience.
Yeah.
When I'm in a movie theater.
But it's, and we're in an era too where it's not about the creative no more. It's not about what you can produce. It's about what did people tell you about what they
Right.
did.
Right,
So,
right.
well, because people are in a rush whenever they go watch something
Mhm.
or whatever, whenever they listen to something new,
Yeah.
they're quick to go to social media to tell everybody what their experience was.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't
That's
care
the
what your
world we
experience
live
was.
in.
That's the world
we
we
live
That's the
in.
world we live
But
And,
the
and
thing
the
is-
fucked up part, we've been living in that kind of world.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Oh,
right,
I'm
right.
I'm a big kind of person where I love shit that other people don't love.
Right,
Right.
right.
A lot of people hated Catwoman with Halle Berry. I love the fucking movie.
Me
I
too.
did
A
not
lot of
like
people
that.
hated the first Daredevil movie came
I
out.
love
the fucking
The
Daredevil.
first
Daredevil
one?
movie.
How did they actually watch it?
Did you watch it?
That's what I'm saying.
I
Did
watched
you-
it.
Well,
did
people
you
say
actually
that,
watch
like,
it?
I ain't- a lot of people say what they hate. That's why it's hard for me to say, I want to go see
Right.
that or that. I was like,
Yeah.
I really don't care.
But see-
I'm gonna go see this fucking movie.
But and you know what? This is where social media has been our downfall.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
to me, I'm just glad social media didn't exist when we was in high school.
Oh man.
Because I'm in college. Because I'm telling you, what happened in Kappa Beach.
Yo.
Oh,
Can you
Kappa Beach,
imagine if
yeah,
Tupac
yeah.
put a tweet out?
What?
Wow, fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Right.
Did y'all get that tweet from Pac?
And then put that over the song. Hey, fuck your bitch.
Wow.
I think Biggie Smalls actually came out and said that.
Wow.
But no, I mean, I kind of feel you on that because I still go back and watch it. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to watch the Tyler Perry movie, because I had saw everybody's comment, it was kind of like a split 50-50. For me, my issue with Tyler Perry is we get it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Black women been abused.
Yeah.
Black women been scammed. Elder, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get it. Give me something
new.
else.
Yeah.
Give me,
You know,
not every little black girl in the world has been touched.
Right.
Give me something else.
And the only positive female character that he even has is Medea. But it's not even completely
Medea not
positive.
even- right.
It's not even completely positive. It's just, it's a
I don't
higher
want-
energy.
right.
That's the only one with a
Right.
slightly positive energy. But other than that, she's still up to crazy.
Yeah.
And he
Well,
said
I mean, I even like Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Don't get me wrong, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
at the end of the day, after all the bullshit that she went through, she didn't kill him. Me? His ass would have been in that goddamn tub.
Hey, but them bubbles,
I think
them
he
bubbles was coming
fell,
up. He was almost
and
dead.
I broke my
He was
leg
almost
on
dead.
the I would have
Yeah,
threw
one-
myself
yeah,
down
one
the
bubble, he
stairs.
would've been dead.
Cause
He was almost
I just
dead.
fell down the stairs and I couldn't get him out the tub. You know what I'm saying?
everybody got when that movie came out, everybody got scared because you know in the play, She got back with the dude.
Exactly.
Everybody was like,
Right.
"You better not."
I was like, bitch, you bad. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like me, I would have purposely fell down the stairs, broke my legs completely. I heard him screaming in the tub, but I couldn't get him because I broke my leg trying to pick him. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have been a whole excuse for me. But
Why you just
I
gonna say
love
you
the
was in the
strength.
bathroom downstairs and I didn't hear that nigga fall?
I didn't even hear it.
No. I was upstairs. I heard him. I went to run and get him. Fell down the stairs, tumbled a bit.
But why
You
you
see
have
what
to
I'm
fuck yourself
saying?
up?
Because it has to be
Shimmy,
believable.
it don't make sense. He was already upstairs.
I mean,
Why the
so
hell
why
you-
would
Oh,
you
he
say-
was upstairs.
How you
Okay,
fall
I thought he was downstairs. My bad. That's
Oh,
a
that's
fuck
what
up on me.
I'm saying.
That's a fuck
That's
up
what
on
you do,
me.
shit. That's what you do.
Yeah.
What
Please
happened
don't
was
call her
I
if you
was
need
coming
to-
down the stairs with him. I slipped. I let him go. I tried to catch him. I fucked myself up. And then he floated to the
He
bathroom.
goes to the bathroom.
They were like,
But
what
no,
they don't know is they see
did.
the camera, you drag his ass back upstairs.
I hate him. I hate him.
No,
Now.
them motherfuckers.
But I did like
Don't
Dire
say
Black.
that.
I did like Dire Black Moment because I mean at the end of it did come out with some positivity. There
Yeah.
was some whack ass fucked up proposals after that we saw on Facebook. After everybody trying to slip the ring.
Hey, that was the first bad week.
But you
know
know
what?
what? Right.
Shamar
Right.
Moore, that's the
I
first
sat
one.
down like, yo,
I was like, he
cornrows
has
for
no
mine.
scalp. This
Right,
nigga got
right.
braids and no
Right.
scalp. Like,
No
that was
scalp,
like,
no
no
scalp.
scalp.
We
Like,
don't-
whatever. It was just
We
all-
don't do scalps at the TP. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No scalps.
Right.
TP Productions will play that.
Hashtag no scalp.
You know, maybe that's
You know what?
maybe that's just kind of where you come from.
You know
Maybe
Tyler
that's all
Perry?
he know.
He said something so profound, and it was with the whole where everybody was getting mad. 'Cause it's fucked up how you gotta do something positive but you get negativity back. So he recorded when he wrote all those scripts and stuff. Pretty much trying to encourage people, hey, keep your grind, keep your hustle, you can do it.
Right.
Everybody else bashed him like, why you even gonna write this shit? He said something that profound. He said because people kept asking him. He did an interview. He said, I actually used to have writers. They wrote for a show. They wasn't giving a vibe that my fans like. That's something we gotta realize because, like you just said, you keep talking about the black one. You keep talking about this. That's what his fans like. I'm one of them. That's just what we like. And me, if he switch it up, I'm still gonna love it. Some people might be if you switch it up, hey, this ain't what I came for.
Yeah.
If I come for this movie, I'm
Well,
gonna
he
get
done
this
gave us
movie.
he done gave
If I
us a
come
few
for-
different vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I mean, he's giving us the positive black people. You know what I'm saying? Daddy's little girls. Dire Mabel. Like, he's giving us the positives too. You know, but of
That's
course,
fine.
it seems
I
like
didn't know
black
that nigga
people
was.
tend to
interesting.
just always gonna come back to the drama.
That's my man. Chris.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
They always gonna come back to the negative
Yeah.
drama.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? They always want to see a be slapped.
That's
down.
why.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I
Like,
love hip hop. Got to what they 18 seasons and shit. Like that's
Yeah.
never gonna end.
yeah,
Like,
never.
Yo,
And
yo.
this is where I laugh at black people.
Hey, is that a phone?
No, it's,
I was about to say shit.
I know your pockets is out there. It's only in the butt pocket.
but no, this is where I laugh at black people because you will say you don't want negativity. You'll say you want more positive shit. But then you look at these shows that's rated high. That's mostly black people. They all negative. You got all this what I call is ratchet TV.
Oh yeah.
Fakeality TV. I
Yeah,
like that.
fakeality, ratchet TV, whatever you want to call it. It's some bullshit.
I like that.
And y'all want to see the drama. You want to see all. It's like you don't want no positivity.
You know what it is? Because I don't want drama in my life. I'd rather watch it.
That's
Always
my
watch it.
whole.
I gotta
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
watch it.
That was
'Cause I
my
need to
motive
see
at
it,
first.
but I don't want to see it up personal.
Yeah.
Right.
But see, that's why I used to watch white sitcoms growing up.
Mhm.
But it had to be broke white, like broke white people. I love broke white people.
Oh.
Because
Like
yeah.
Roseanne them.
Yo,
Yeah.
Roseanne was my
Married with
fucking
Children.
Hey, the first
I
one,
love
yeah.
Married with
The
Children.
very first one
Yeah.
was shit. They moved to Beverly Hills because they struck oil.
Oh, Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills.
Hillbillies. Beverly
Yeah,
Hillbillies.
that was the first.
Yo, broke
the
white
first broke white
people.
people.
You understand? Broke
Trailer
white people,
trash
black
white
people,
folk,
we
we
real
love it.
close.
Yes,
Real close. You don't know how similar we are?
yes.
But oh my gosh, Roseanne, until she said the shit, the monkey shit, I was with it. I was like,
Hey, let me
Roseanne,
tell you
my favorite
something.
show of all time.
I wasn't upset about that. And a lot of black people get mad when I say that
Mm-hmm.
because the lady looked like a fucking monkey. Now, if she didn't look like a monkey, I'd be like, yo, that's a little racist. But she called it like she said. You look like a monkey. And it's fucked up because we've been called monkeys our whole life and we don't look like monkeys. But this lady looked like a monkey. I would have called the shit like a monkey. Yo, like a monkey. And she's a comedian.
Don't hit it no more.
Oh shit.
That was the first.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw. Damn, they really trying to put a bar on comedians. She's
Yeah.
a fucking Rose. A lot of people don't think she
Roseanne
just
Barr.
do shows. She's a fucking comedian.
Yeah. But
That
they-
was a joke.
They got on her case back in the 90s when she sang the national anthem and she fucked it all up and everything. I don't know if you ever saw that footage or whatever. It's horrible. It was horrible. It was at a baseball game or something.
Why they let her
She-
sing?
Right.
Yeah,
That's the first question. That's the
You ain't
first.
never heard her sing before.
Never.
Why would you ask her to do the national anthem?
And get mad.
Well,
I'm
there's
getting mad 'cause
comedians
she
that
got
can
it.
sing. There's comedians that can sing.
They
Oh, no,
can.
there are.
They ain't never
But
seen
you
Y'all
nobody
watch
heard
Masked
her.
Singer? I
But
watch Masked
you
Singer. There's
never
comedians on
heard
there
her
that can sing.
sing before.
You can't find one footage of Roseanne singing.
Not
But,
one.
but you asked, hey, can you come sing national anthem? What the fuck wrong with you?
Yeah,
And of course she's a comedian.
You know how
Yeah, I
to
come
sing.
sing that shit. I don't know the words.
She
I'm
probably
gonna
thought it
sing
was a joke.
And that's what
Yeah.
she came with.
Well, she should have sung it. She should have sung it as a goddamn joke.
She did. Oh, she did.
Oh,
She did.
yeah, look at this shit.
Yeah,
They
but,
got mad about it.
Yeah, why
that's-
y'all upset?
but
Right.
and that's to me, like, we have to, as black people, we have to learn that there is space for everything.
Yeah.
But if you really want positivity, everybody, oh, black power, this, that, and the other, you honestly, let's just be honest, most of y'all niggas. Fuck it.
Mm.
I'm just calling it how I see it. Most of y'all
Yeah.
niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all talk all the good
NEGUS.
shit,
Yes, niggas.
but when it comes to actually doing some shit, motherfuckers quiet, you
You
stay at
ain't
home.
gonna never do it.
Half you motherfuckers ain't registered to vote, and then always complaining about politics and shit. When was the last time your ass got up and registered to vote?
I asked that
Do
question
y'all
every
see
time.
how he
every-
used the word motherfucker? I
every-
love it.
yeah.
I love it.
Every time somebody mentioned anything about Trump, I'm like, oh shit, you didn't vote for him? Oh, I didn't vote at all. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh, you didn't?
And I walk off. You can't say shit. Don't say shit about the
Don't
law.
say nothing to me.
Don't say shit.
Don't say
They ain't
nothing.
gonna do nothing but climb over that damn wall.
Speaking of voting motherfuckers.
They ain't about to make that work.
Yeah.
Speaking about voting motherfuckers, let's move on with the conversation real quick. As a Texas legislator, I'm not really sure who this is, but we'll really find out because I really
Who
skimmed
wrote
this.
this?
This comes from DallasNews.com, so that's the Dallas Morning News, everybody. Texas legislator, I got gum in my mouth and ice on dead tongue, is trying to get rid of the STAR test. Real quick, it talks about with huge gains of for education made in past legislative session. They've been spending a lot of time visiting schools across the Plano and North Dallas districts, which I still have a problem with. Been listening to teachers, principals, and parents about how to build on our legislative successes. Let me scroll down here. Of course, if you don't know what the STAR test is, the STAR test is a state of Texas assessment of academic readiness testing. It is intended to measure student learning and progress and provide important information about how to maximize student successes is what they talking about.
So wait, hold up. For all the old school people, this the old school TOS test.
That's what I
It's
said.
the
Just
new
bring up the
version.
damn time test.
No,
If you pass
no.
it in the 8th grade, you don't have to take this shit no more.
No, but
You ain't taking it.
here,